Hey all, this is Bob Wiggum with Remax Victory and Affiliates, living the life of a realtor one day at a time. So this is step 3 of the 22 steps to home buyer success story, and this particular one has to do with home specifications. So I want to get something straight right up front. There's no such thing as a perfect home. You may think you can find a perfect home, but I believe me, it's not out there. And why is that? Because we all are different in our way we were raised, the way we live, the things that we need. There's no perfect home. But there is hope out there because based on if you focus around the physical attributes of the property, you know, where you want to live, how many bedrooms, that kind of thing, what you're going to find is a house that's acceptable that you can make perfect, and that's the idea of ownership for a home. You make the property your perfect place to live, and it's a project. And depending on how long you live there, it could be a long-term project. So anyway, things you want to consider are in the physical attributes. You might want to think about how many bedrooms do you need, how many bathrooms do you need? Do you need a basement? Do you need a two-car garage? Do you need an acre or less or more? Okay. And when I say need, you want to think about that because we all think we need stuff that are really things that we want. So what's going to happen is your realtor is going to ask you questions. For example, when you're starting your search, your realtor's going to ask you, "What are you looking for?" So, well, I need 3 bedrooms. Okay. Well, one of the questions that the realtor will probably ask is, "Well, let me ask you a question. If it's 2 bedrooms and this home is perfect in all other aspects of what you're looking for, is that a deal killer?" And you're going to think about that for a minute and say, well, maybe not. So then a 2 bedroom is really what you need. He may ask you to say, well, if it's only a 1 bedroom, and you're going to right off say, no, we got to have at least 2. So that's perfect because if you find a 2 bedroom that's really outstanding, you'd have missed it if you were only looking at 3 bedrooms, okay, or more. So keep that in mind. Same thing goes with bathrooms, and basements are a whole nother story. Basements are more living space. There are also more problems. Okay, so you want to consider that. Basements, I don't care what they are, they're going to leak because they're below ground level, and the ground is moist. Okay, and if the basement isn't constructed correctly on the foundation and the interior isn't handled correctly, you're going to get leaks. Okay, so be prepared for that. So anyway, there's the emotional factors with things. And people ask me, so how am I going to know if it's the right house or not? Well, I'll tell you. There's a couple things about that. A married couple, between the married couple, who do you think makes decisions about what house to make a bid on? Is it the man or the woman? Okay. Well, I can tell you what happens is the wife is the one that makes the decisions because many times in a traditional family, the wife spends more time at home than the man does. So they want that place to fit their nesting needs. Okay. Um, so they're really going to kind of make the decision on when to buy and even when to sell. And the things that are that a wife looks for in a home, they're most interested in the kitchen and the bathrooms. Okay, are they upgraded? Are they clean, well maintained? The guy wants to know how old's the roof, where's the furnace, what's the garage look like. Okay, is it 220 or 110? Those are the things that a guy looks at. Most guys, anyway. Realtors were different, believe it or not. So anyway, those are kind of things you want to think about. Pay attention to your realtor. He's going to ask you questions like, if you want a 3 bedroom but it's only a 2 bedroom, but it's perfect, would that be a deal killer? Answer the question, and don't be intimidated by it because they're going to want to get you the best property possible. And they're not trying to put you into the house that you're standing in. They just want to know here and here how you feel about that property. Okay, because that'll help with future searches. Okay, so how will you know? that it's the right house for you, I can tell you from 21 years of experience, within 10 seconds, when you walk into that house, you're going to know. Okay? You're going to say, wow, I love this place. Or, ugh, I don't want any part of this. Let's go. You're going to know right away. Okay? So just be patient. There's homes out there. We're in a seller's market right now, but that's going to start. That's going to change over the next year. We're going to be getting closer to a balanced market. Same number of sellers and buyers. Right now, the sellers are here, the buyers are here, and what does that do to the economics? Well, the price goes like that, you know. So anyway, that's it. If you got any questions, my contact information is at the beginning, at the end of this video. Contact me, call, text, or email. Love to talk with you. Love to chat with people. No pressure, no obligation. Just give me a call. I'll try to get whatever I can answered. Again, this is Bob Wiggum with RE/MAX Victory, living the life of a realtor one day at a time. Bob out.